Hello children, I welcome you all once again in today's English class. Children, as you all know that we are doing our lesson 1, that is Geeta's Biscuits, right? And we had completed our question answers in copy. And I hope you all must have completed it. Those who have not completed, they can do it in copy and send the photos to me. Now children, today we are going to start the grammar part of this lesson. So children, today we will learn about punctuation. So come on, let's start. So students, we all know that we are studying our lesson number 1, that is Geeta's Biscuits. In our today's class, we will learn about the grammar section of this chapter. We will learn about different kinds of punctuation marks today. So come on, let's start. First thing which you need to understand is we will learn about capital letters and full stop. Now, when we are going to use this capital letter and full stop, let us see this sentence. The girl is playing the piano. So children, what is the girl doing? The girl is playing the piano. So whenever we are writing the capital letter, always remember the first letter of the sentence will always be capital. See, T is capital of the. And at the last we will always put full stop. So this is a sentence, the girl is playing the piano, starting with the capital letter and ending with the full stop. So children, a sentence begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. Okay, so a sentence will start with the capital letter and ends with a full stop. Now children, we all know that at the end of a sentence, we always use a full stop. Like for example, we can see here, Mom bakes cupcakes. So at the end, the sentence is starting from the capital letter and in the end we are putting the full stop. Now, we use capital letters for names of people and places. So children, not only in beginning of the sentence, we will also use capital letters for the names of people and places. For example, okay, and we also use capital letter with the pronoun I. We also use this capital letter with the pronoun I. Like we can say, the pronoun I is written in a capital letter wherever it appears. For example, if we say Amit and I are brothers. So you can see here the pronoun I. So wherever this I will come, you will always write it in capital letters. And we saw that all the names, okay, will start with the capital letter. So children, what do we learn? We use capital letters for the names of people and places. Like we say any name, Amit, Riya, Ahan. So these are the names. So these are all the names will start from the capital letter. And we say the names of the places like New Delhi, Nagpur, Mumbai. So these all will start with the capital letters. Now, see this sentence. She gave the book to Kamlesh. Now, again, beginning of the sentence, we will start with the capital letter. So, S will be capital. Now, in the end, we see there is a name given, that is Kamlesh. So, although this name is coming at the last in the sentence, then also we will write this name starting from the capital letter. So, wherever any name or any name of a place is there, we will start with the capital letter. So, S will be capital and K will be capital. And in the last, we will don't forget to put the full stop. So children, when do we use capital letters? Always use capital letters in the beginning of the sentence. We can see for examples, we are going to the mall this afternoon. So first letter W will be capital. And in the last, we are putting the full stop. See the next sentence. My dog is my best friend. So first letter is capital and in the last we are putting the full stop. Now see the third sentence. Mr. Vance is the best teacher in the world. So Mr. Vance, M will be capital. So you have to remember, when are we using the capital letters and full stop? Now, another punctuation mark which we are going to learn today is question mark. Now, let us see when we are using this question mark. Now, see this sentence. How many chocolates did you eat? So children, a sentence that asks question ends with a question mark. So children, a sentence that asks question ends with a question mark. Like we saw here, how many chocolates did you eat? So what are we doing? We are asking a question. So it will end with the question mark. But remember, the first letter of the sentence will always be capital. If we are asking question, we will put question mark, or if it is a statement, we will put full stop. Now, see some more examples. What color is the cat? So again, in the end, we are putting the question mark and we are starting with the capital letter. Next, will you study with me? Again, we are asking the question, so question mark in the end, and we will start our sentence with the capital letter. Now, let us learn about another punctuation mark, that is comma. Children, I hope you all have understood about full stop and question mark. Now, let us learn about another punctuation mark, that is comma. Now, look at this sentence. My favorite fruits are apple, mango and pear. So, my favorite fruits are apple, mango and pear. So, there are many fruits which are my favorite. So, to distinguish between them, if we are giving a list of fruits, so we will separate them with comma, and at the last we will put the full stop. Like you can see, comma is used to separate 3 or more words in a list. As you see in the previous sentence, there are 3 words given, 3 fruits given. So we are separating this with a comma. So we will say comma is used to separate 3 or more words in a list. Now, comma is also used after introductory words such as yes, no, well, hello, etc. For example, if we see hello, how are you doing? So this is the introductory word. We say hello, hi, where are you going? So after hello, we will put comma, and then how are you doing? We are asking the question, so we will put the question mark in the end. Now, comma is also used for giving a short pause in a sentence. Suppose, for example, if we are reading any sentence, we need to pause for a while. We will use this punctuation comma. For example, a lot of people, young and old, rich and poor, met the saint. Full stop. So when we are giving a small pause, we are in the sentence, we will use this comma. Children, you need to learn all these rules of capital letter, full stop and comma before solving any exercise. So children, I hope you all have understood about when to use capital letters, when to use full stop and when to use question mark and comma. So children, you will first of all learn these rules, like when we are using which punctuation mark. Then only you will be able to solve the exercises given by me. So children, let us solve this workbook exercise. We have to punctuate these sentences by using full stop, question mark and a capital letter. For example, let us read. You are going to solve this exercise in a text workbook. Or don't worry, if you don't have workbook, you can do it in your copy. Okay? So now let us solve this exercise. See the first sentence. Agra is a beautiful place. So here the first word is Agra. Agra is a noun and it is a name of a place. So we always remember all the names will begin with the capital letter. And or we can say first word or first letter of the sentence will always be capital. So Agra, A will be capital. And in the last of the sentence, we are putting the full stop. So Agra is a beautiful place. So first letter is capital, and in the end, we are putting the full stop. Let us see another sentence. The Taj Mahal is in Agra. So again, the first letter, the T will be capital, and we can see Taj Mahal is a name. So T and M will be capital, and Agra is a name of a place. So A will be capital. And in the end, we are putting the full stop. Now, see the next sentence. So, we see the C sentence, how old are you? In this sentence, the question is asked. So, again, it will start from the capital letter, and as the question is asked, you will put the question mark in the end. Now, let us see the D sentence. Velu was born in Chennai. So here, Velu is a name, so V will be capital. Chennai is the name of a place, so C will be capital. And in the end, we will put full stop. Now, let us see the E question. When did Govind break his leg? So again, the first letter W will be capital, and we can see Govind is a name, so G will be capital. And as we are asking a question, so we will put question mark in the end. Understood, children? Very good. You all my intelligent students. Let's move further to the next sentence. The book is not in this room. So T will be capital as it is the first letter of the sentence, and in the end we will put the full stop. Now let us see the last sentence. Do you know where Mohan and Peter are? So D will be capital as it is the first letter of the sentence. Mohan and Peter are names, so M and P will be capital. And as we are asking the question, so we will put question mark in the end. So children, I hope you all have understood how to do this exercise in your workbook. Again, if you don't have workbook, you can do this exercise in your copy. So children, I hope you all have understood the punctuation marks. You will learn the rules of punctuation mark and practice this exercise and send the photos to me. You will also learn the rules of punctuation. So I will be very happy to see your response. So do send me your exercise. So children, see you in the next video. Till then, bye-bye. Take care.